Hi, this is Lainey Cameron, and I am so excited because this is the first time we've done a cover reveal on my Instagram. Hey, AJ.
Hi, I'm very excited to be here with everybody.
So, we know what it's like to work on bringing a book to market. And in your case, this is going to be a trilogy, which is amazing. We're going to talk more about that. And it's a sci-fi trilogy. So before we show everyone the cover, tell me a little bit more about EREBUS Dawning.
EREBUS Dawning is a female-forward villain origin story about a space pirate named Nyx, who discovers she is an AI-human hybrid, and she has to risk her humanity to face a queen and save her family.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. And where did the idea come from? I mean, it's amazing to me that you've written 3 whole books. We're going to talk about the timing of that, but like, where do you get an idea that you know is so big that it's 3 books worth?
Well, it started out as 1 book. I'm a pantser, so I don't really write 3 books at a time. I write 1 book at a time. But I was watching this anime called Neo Angelique Abyss, and the characters really spoke to me. And I was wondering how I could make those characters into something a little bit different. And, you know, appropriating animes is not a good thing. It's not a good look on a white girl. So that idea morphed hardcore through the questions I asked myself. And I asked myself, how can I write a story without a damsel in distress trope? How can I write a story with an MC that has lots of power? And what would she do with that power? Because in a lot of animes, you have characters who have lots of power, but they don't address the big kind of question of corruption that comes with power.
So can we show folks the cover? Can we show them what it looks like?
Yes,
Let's do it. All right, I'm going to put it up on screen here. And not only is it beautiful, it's my favorite color, purple, which apparently is also your favorite color.
Yes, it is my favorite color, and it's so pretty. I mean, for a sci-fi cover, you don't get to see spaceships flying into the purple ether of space very often, and it's gorgeous. I love it so much.
It is such a gorgeous cover that I can see how it's going to really lend itself well to future covers that show that they're in the same series.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited to see my next covers, and I'm so excited to be able to share them with the world too. And the next books are going to be spectacular as well. I just turned in book 2 to my publisher.
And when do we get to see it? When do readers get to see it?
Well, we'll see book 1 in May 2021. Book 2 comes out a month later in June. And book 3 will come out in September.
Oh, that's awesome. So sci-fi fans can read all 3 just over a period of months next year after the first one comes out. That's
yes,
awesome.
It's a fast release schedule.
Talk to me about how you got here. I think you're a little similar to me in that you don't have an agent, right?
I don't have an agent. Like, I love my idea. I love my idea so much. Agents didn't agree with me. And that's fine.
Late. I've been there.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, there's only so much they can sell, and I figured, you know, why not try my hand at small publishers? And I queried small publishers for about 6 months. And then an acquaintance tweeted on Sci-Fi Fantasy Pit, a pitch event on Twitter, to check out a publisher called Athon Books. And when I subbed them about 2 weeks later, I got my answer. And it was no.
Oh, no.
And I was sad, but, you know, they weren't my last, you know, they weren't the last publisher in the world. And I had an offer from another publisher that I was kind of building anyway. So I started talking with one of the founders at Athon Publisher, at Athon Books. And he's like, well, I'd love to be your mentor. The book is really good, but it just needs more work than what we're willing to take a risk on and all of this jazz. And I'm like, okay, I'll take you up on being my mentor. Let's start with the fact that I have another offer on the table. And he's like, okay, let's talk about the publisher that you have an offer from. I told him who the publisher was. Half an hour later, he came back with, no, you're not going with them. You're going with us. I'm going to offer you. We're going to take a risk on you. I like your book too much to let anybody else have you.
Oh, that is so awesome. And isn't it interesting, the power of going back, right? Not just taking no for an answer and moving on, but actually going back and having that conversation.
And it wasn't really a conversation I started. He started it because I sent a thank you note to him.
Interesting. Isn't that interesting?
Thank you for your great input. Thank you for because he sent me a little bit of a critique. Mm-hmm. Thank you for your critique and your great words. I really appreciate it. And, you know, he got back to me and we just started having a conversation and we hit it off.
That's great.
And it just goes to show how much being kind and considerate and generous and just a good person, how far that goes in this industry.
Oh my goodness, you're talking to the choir here. Yes, that is, people underestimate people get to know you and your career is long as a writer and they remember whether you were kind and helpful or not, and it comes back later.
Yeah, and I love the founders at at Athon Books.
So is there anything you'd want readers to know? It's coming in, let me get it right, May 2021?
May 2021, yes.
2021. Is there anything else you'd want folks to know about the book just now, today on Cover Reveal Day?
Just now on Cover Reveal, I want to build a street team. I want to build an advanced reader team. And so if you drop me a line on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, and let me know that you want to be an advanced reader, then I will start a group on Facebook and we'll just get together and we'll do all sorts of fun stuff and we'll read the book. And I'll talk about the book.
What a great offer. And let me show folks how they can connect with you there. So you're at Angela Super on Instagram. Yes. And facebook.com/AngelaSuper on Facebook. And then they can sign up for your newsletter at ajsuperauthor.com. And they can also reach out to you from any of those ways, right? If they want to instant message you, if they're interested in being on the launch team for a new sci-fi trilogy. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Well, thank you for taking a few minutes to chat with me today. And I know you have a lot of things going on. I think you've got a Facebook Live later today on the 2020 debuts Facebook.
Yep, with you.
With me also. I'll be hosting you over there. Well, congratulations on making it this far and the best of luck with the launch next year as you get ready to go there.
Thank you so much, Lainey.
Take care.
Bye.